Chad Lamont Butler, born December 29, 1973, and gone by December 4, 2007, was the man the world knew as Pimp C. A Texas legend, rapper, and sharp-minded producer, he helped shape Southern hip-hop from the ground up. Alongside Bun B, he formed one half of the raw and respected duo Underground Kings, better known as UGK, a name that rang loud in the streets and the industry.
Pimp C, yeah, he didn't want to do that record.
He didn't want to work with Jay?
He didn't want to do Big Pimpin' the record.
That too.
Wait, why did he want to work with Jay?
He was a big Tupac fan.
Ah, okay.
And Tupac had just passed away not too long ago, and he heard of something.
Yeah, there was.
You know what I mean? I guess because Pac said something about Jay, so he's like, I'm not with him because Pac ain't with him and stuff like that. But once he got past that, he thought like Jay was saying,
This is the Road Podcast. You can say pause.
Okay, pause. He thought Jay was saying that he was playing with his in the truck.
UGK locked in a deal with Jive Records in 1992 and dropped Too Hard to Swallow, a debut that got heads nodding and critics paying attention. They kept the pressure on with Super Tight in 1994 and Riding Dirty in 1996, both cracking the Billboard 200 and proving they weren't a fluke. Mainstream eyes really turned their way after linking with Jay-Z on Big Pimpin', a massive 2000 hit that climbed to number 18 on the Billboard Hot 100. The early 2000s hit pause when Pimp C was sentenced to 8 years in prison over a probation violation, putting UGK on ice for a minute. Even locked up, the grind didn't stop. Both artists pushed solo moves, with Pimp C drugging the Sweet James Jones stories in 2005, built from tracks laid down before his sentence. After coming home in December 2005, he wasted no time, releasing Pimpalation in 2006 and jumping right back into the spotlight. UGK reunited strong with their self-titled fifth album in 2007, firing off International Players' anthem I Choose You with Outkast, a culture-shifting track that hit number 70 on the Billboard Hot 100. But the run was cut short when Pimp C was found dead in his hotel room on December 4, 2007, with reports pointing to complications tied to heavy lean use and existing sleep apnea, ending a powerful chapter way too soon.
I don't give a about hip-hop because I ain't never made none of that shit. Been saying we wasn't real hip-hop from the beginning of time. Yeah. They said we wasn't real hip-hop because we don't have no trains and no backpacks. And one leg our pants ain't rolled up to our knee and shit. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know, after tell you something for so long and let you know they don't want you, you know what I'm saying? After a while, don't want to be down to you no more, you know what I'm saying?
Chad Lamont Butler was born on December 29, 1973 in Crowley, Louisiana, but his real upbringing happened in Port Arthur, Texas. He was the only child of Charleston Butler and Wesley Mama West Butler Jacob, and from day one, life hit him hard. Born prematurely, Chad battled serious health problems early on, including a condition that turned his legs inward, forcing him to wear braces just to walk right. Sleeping wasn't simple either. Digestive issues meant he had to be propped up just to rest. His vision stayed weak, and after a brutal case of pink eye, he nearly lost his sight completely. On top of all that, pneumonia hit him again and again, at least 9 times as a kid, testing his strength before he even found his voice. Music became his escape and his weapon. With a trumpet player as his father, sign was always around him, and he once explained it himself. I come from a classical background. I came up singing Italian sonnets, Negro spirituals, and shit of that nature. Even before learning music theory, in school, Chad was already figuring it out by ear, teaching himself piano, trumpet, drums, and flugelhorn like it was second nature. His voice stood out too, described as high-voiced, unstable, and provocateur, capable of hitting sweet or sharp depending on the moment. As a teenager, he joined the choir, played instruments at school, and with a push from his stepfather Bill Monroe, started writing and crafting his own sound. One Christmas changed everything. After getting a drum machine and keyboard, he began building beats and rapping over them, inspired heavily by Run DMC. Hip-hop pulled him in fast, and through that love, he linked up with Bernard B. Freeman, a friendship built on music, ambition, and a shared hunger to be heard. On December 16, 2000, Chad Lamont Butler's life took a sharp turn after an incident at Houston's Sharpstown Mall that exploded into a serious legal battle. According to reports, a heated argument broke out between Butler and a woman named Lakita Hewlett inside a shoe store, with tensions rising fast. Hewlett later told police that Butler pressed a gun against her side and said, "Bitch, I'll shoot you," before she ran off and alerted security. Butler strongly denied that version, saying he only lifted his jacket to show the firearm and never pulled it from his waistband. As Butler tried to leave the mall and get into his car, police officers swarmed in and ordered him to surrender. He did not immediately comply, and officers forced him to the ground, cuffed him, and escorted him back inside the mall in front of onlookers. He was then taken to Houston Central Jail and charged with advanced assault with a deadly weapon, a charge that carried heavy consequences. Butler later claimed officers used excessive force, alleging he was knocked unconscious twice, and the doctors at a nearby hospital were blocked from performing a routine CT scan before he was taken straight to jail. The following day, Butler posted $10,000 bail and was released. In early 2001, he entered a non-contest plea and received probation instead of prison time, a break that didn't last long. By January 2002, he was sent back to custody for repeatedly missing probation check-ins, falling behind on community service hours, failing to pay court fees, and testing positive twice for marijuana. On August 5, 2002, the court handed down an 8-year prison sentence, shutting the door hard. The arrest sparked outrage across the hip-hop world. Fans and artists spoke up loudly, and Bun B quickly launched a grassroots Free Pimp C movement to gain serious momentum. Butler served most of his time at the Terrell unit in Brazoria County, Texas, later transferring to the Huntsville unit just days before freedom. On December 30, 2005, Chad Lamont Butler was released from prison and placed on parole until December 2009, stepping back into the world with unfinished business and a legacy still burning bright.
If you gay, that's cool, but be gay and come on out and be that. Don't be in front of us and acting like a straight up G, and then you get over here and you letting these boys bust up your back.
Pimp C's rise didn't happen overnight. It started raw and independent, straight from the grind. He first got real motion by linking with an indie label called Big Time Records, where the hustle was hands-on and personal. UGK was moving tapes out the trunk, city to city, building a name brick by brick and lighting up Houston with that homegrown sound. That street buzz turned serious after 2 EPs caught fire, leading to a deal with Jive Records. Soon after, UGK dropped their major label debut, Too Hard to Swallow, putting Southern rap on blast. The album delivered noise and pressure, including the single Something Good, and made it clear they weren't here to play. Once they got locked into the system, the look got bigger and the features stacked up. UGK's sound reached wider ears with moments tied to 3-6 Mafia sipping on some syrup and Jay-Z's Big Pimpin', tracks that pushed him into the mainstream spotlight. But behind the scenes, Pimp C wasn't feeling everything that came with the fame. Later, he spoke openly about not liking Big Pimpin', saying he felt Jay-Z's lyrics were moving in a direction he didn't respect. As time passed, Pimp C grew more vocal, more alert, and more protective of Southern artists. He called out how the industry played the South dirty, speaking publicly about unfair treatment and fake respect. He made it clear he didn't want to be part of their closed circle of industry games. Instead, he used his music as his megaphone, slipping real messages into his records. Songs like The Game's Been Good to Me weren't just music, they were statements, letting it be known that he saw the system clearly and refused to bow down.
Oh, play with it quick in the truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like, man, I'm not getting on a song with another man talking about playing with himself in the truck. How you trying to have me doing? Hip hop, man, young hop, you my boy, but dang, what you trying to have me doing, man? He said, that's like career super.
After becoming more outspoken and fearless, Pimp C clearly landed on the industry's radar. His refusal to stay quiet rubbed powerful people the wrong way, and pressure started stacking up fast. In 2002, his legal troubles escalated when he was arrested following an incident involving a woman and a firearm, a case that would later play a major role in changing the direction of his life and career. At the same time, Pimp C's frustration with the music business boiled over. Feeling ignored, disrespected, and boxed in, he began speaking freely on radio shows, calling out industry behavior and throwing sharp criticism at certain artists. These moments made noise, stirred tension, and showed he wasn't interested in playing along or protecting anyone's image. Over the years, rumors began to swirl that Pimp C knew things others didn't want exposed. Some stories claimed he allegedly had sensitive information involving well-known figures, but none of this was ever proven and remained speculation rather than fact. What's clear is that his bold attitude and refusal to back down made him a controversial figure in industry conversations. In later interviews, including one on Vlad TV, DJ Paul mentioned he had plans to meet with Pimp C shortly before his passing, a detail that fueled even more discussion. After Pimp C's death, many fans described it as mysterious, with multiple explanations circulating. While official reports pointed to substance-related complications and health issues, some relatives and supporters questioned that narrative and suggested deeper forces were at play, though no confirmed evidence ever backed those claims. Shortly after, Bun B added more fuel to the conversation by speaking publicly about stories tied to exclusive Hollywood-style parties, bringing fresh attention to long-running rumors. His words didn't confirm every claim, but they made people look closer at what Pimp C may have seen, heard, or questioned behind closed doors. Now it's on you. Do you believe Pimp C broke an unspoken code, or was there more behind his actions and the pushback he faced? Drop your thoughts in the comments, let your voice be heard, and keep the discussion going. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video, and comment to support the channel and keep these stories alive.